Hey everybody, this is graphic designer Roberto Blake helping you create something awesome today. So asking for a ballpark figure on a logo design, I want you to put this in perspective. Imagine if you were asking for someone to give you a quote on painting your house. Do you think it makes sense to get a quote back from that person at whatever number they're giving you if they haven't asked you and you haven't answered, well, how many rooms are involved here? How many rooms are we painting? What's the square footage? Do I need to strip down the wallpaper first? And different things of that nature. And obviously, is it a different color per room? Now, you might say, well, that's different than a logo design, but here's why it's not. There are a couple of different types of logos, and I've covered this in the how to design a logo video. You have word marks that are just text-based logos. You have emblems and symbols like the Starbucks logo, and you have combination marks as well. So these combine a graphical image with words, and in an interesting and unique way. It might even require a modification to a typeface. So based on what type of logo you're getting done, you might need different pricing and you might have different scenarios for those. You might want the logo to be in color in addition to needing it in black and white. That's going to take more time, and that's going to be color research. That's going to be matching it to your branding if that already exists, so on and so forth. So that's a consideration. And in some cases, you need multiple variations of just the one logo. So you might have the logo, across. You might have the name stacked. You might have it with that and then a symbol next to it. So you need that for a combination mark and you need it to stand alone. You might need 5 variants of a logo, which is the same thing as doing 5 different logo designs. That's not going to be the same price as if you just did one version of the logo one way. So a graphic designer cannot possibly give you an accurate quote by giving you a ballpark figure just off the bat of what do you charge for logos. And if a graphic designer is being professional, they shouldn't say, oh, well, I charge $300 for logos, or I charge $500 for logos, or I charge $1,000 for logos, just right off the bat without saying, well, what type of logo are we talking about? Because it's a difference in the amount of time, the amount of research, the amount of revisions, the amount of back and forth with you to determine your needs. So again, it's literally just like painting a house. It's that we have to know how many are we talking about, how many colors, all of these different things that make up the project and what you need based on your business, because you might think you need something differently, but maybe the graphic designer has worked with a client successfully before in a similar industry or a similar situation to yours, and they can help you save money if you're upfront with them about what you need. And sometimes it's better to just tell the graphic designer, I have a budget of X, can you work with me? And just tell them what you would like for that budget. Now, I know this might go against your business instinct of wanting to get the best possible deal and the best possible price, but let me ask you an honest question. Is getting the lowest and best price more important, or is getting the best quality result what's really important when we're talking about a logo and the foundation of your brand? Put it another way, if you were going to have facial surgery done, would you be worried about the bargain that you're going to get with a lower rate surgeon, or would you want the best that your money can buy? And I asked that question because that logo that's going to be on the sign for your business card, the t-shirts, anything that represents your business and is the difference between someone doing business with you or not, is the face of your company. So from that standpoint, the haggling, the bargaining, the fishing, all of that, goes out the window when you really consider that this is about what makes me look good to my customers and my clients and makes me money. And what am I willing to pay for that? Figure out for yourself what the most you're willing to pay for that is. And if it comes down to it, just tell all your designers, can you work with me for this price? And what would you give me for this price? And then based on the value for your maximum budget or whatever you're telling them your maximum budget is, go with that and ask what you can get for that. And then you can add on things that you think you might need, like business cards or what to do this or what to do that, and etc., and figure that out. So again, transparency is important, but also finding good designers with good reputations that you feel comfortable to be transparent with is part of that process. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video about what to charge for logo design. This was not the video I was planning to shoot today, but I'm glad we did it. So I hope you understand now what logo design costs, what you could or should be charging if you're a graphic designer as a client, the type of questions that a graphic designer should have for you, and what you should be thinking about when commissioning a logo project. If you still have questions about logo design and what it costs or what it should cost, or you have comments or ideas about that yourself, leave that stuff in the comment section below, and we'll have a discussion about it. I'll answer as many of your questions and comments as I possibly can. Anyway, like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other awesome content on the channel. As always, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, create something awesome today.